morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Oh God. It's still not all the way back. It's better, but it's still not all the way back. And now Alex has lost his voice. So we're falling apart here on the Last Minute Laura morning show. Good morning. Nice to see you this morning. Don't forget your snacks, drinks, and the pesky required meds. Yes, thank you, Candace, for the reminder. Oh, Laura, come out to play. I'm here. I'm just a few minutes late, but I'm here. Welcome. Come on in, everybody. As you're coming in, don't forget to click the thumbs up button on the video. It helps the channel grow, and you're already here, so you might as well click it. Bouncing curls. Yes, I did a pin curl again last night, so I divided my hair into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. The bangs were each a piece. Then there was the crown, and then 2 at the back, 2 at the bottom, I think. So 7 pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 pieces, and then wrapped them around my fingers. I did a blowout first, and then I took the curl that had been blown out, wrapped it around my fingers like this, and then I stuck it on my head overnight, put a bobby pin in it, then in the morning it comes out, and then when you sort of run your hand around through it, you end up with this good volume, sort of. My mom used to do hair like this. She would use rollers in the morning, but same kind of style. Thank you. Good morning, by the way. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, everyone else who's coming in. Come on in. Welcome. This cold is never ending. I have been sick now. I mean, I'm almost not sick, but I mean, I still have a cough. I still have a runny nose. I don't have a sore throat anymore, so that's good. But I still have a cough and a runny nose. Since last Wednesday, I've been sick, and Alex has actually gotten sicker again. So he was nearly better, and then he lost his voice yesterday. So now he's feeling sicker again. So he's been sick since Sunday of last week. So Sunday to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 10 full days of sickness. It's wild. I used to set my mom's hair like that. We were poor and she couldn't go to a salon, so I was it, me and 100 bobby pins. Yeah, my mom had a hot roller set. So in the morning before work, my mom was a teacher. She was waking up at like 5 o'clock. She would wake up, shower, and blow dry her hair, or she would shower at night and blow dry her hair, but in the morning she would put her whole hair up in rollers and then do her morning routine. So from 5 a.m. till 7 a.m., her hair was in rollers, and then they'd be all the way cooled down, and she'd put her makeup on, get dressed, and the last thing before she'd go, pull the rollers out, give it a shake, and then she'd go to work, and she always looked like her hair had been done at a salon. Like, it always looked like blown out. It was, yeah, my dad always loved it. He always loved whenever my mom had big hair. And like now they're farmers, so she doesn't do that as often. So generally her hair is like in a ponytail or under a hat. And then when they go out, she like does her hair like that. And my dad's like, oh, I just love your big hair. So whenever I have my hair big and I go to my parents' house, my dad's always like, your hair looks amazing. And I'm like, you just love mom's hair like this. Anyway, it is now Wednesday, November 13th, and you know what that means? It means we're allowed to decorate for Christmas. If you saw the thumbnail for today's video, I had a face while I'm thinking about when is it okay to start decorating for Christmas? When do you start decorating for Christmas? Because for me, as soon as November 11th has passed, it's fair game. Christmas is go. Christmas for me goes from November 12th all the way until, I don't know, February 12th. Pretty much when I'm going to start seeds, I have all my Christmas stuff put away. So I usually start in February. So from November 12th to February 12th, November, December, January. So I get like 3 full months of Christmas by doing my decorating that way. That being said, since I've been sick, I've been going to bed early and waking up late. So I didn't take out any of my Christmas decorations yet. As you can tell, the background is exactly the same. So today and tomorrow probably I'm going to pull down all of my decor. Like, I have lots of just stuff that decorates all my shelves that is not Christmas themed. It's just stuff. And I think I'm going to pull it all down and put it in boxes and get rid of it all so that there's room for my Christmas decorations. Because if I add Christmas decorations on top of what already exists here, it'll be wild. It'll be too much. It'll just be very loud in here. And don't get me wrong, I love a loud decor, but it's too many little things. And with these little demons crawling around my house, you can't be too careful with the number of items. They are wild animals. Like, if you don't have parrots, you don't know this. If you have cats, you kind of know. But parrots are like cats with no cats don't have a conscience. Parrots are like cats. Cats are like older though. Parrots are like children. They're like messy and destructive and loud, and they enjoy breaking things, and they don't understand why you would be upset at them breaking things. So they break things, and then when you get upset, they're mad at you because they feel like you're being mean. It's very like, it's a very specific kind of relationship between a girl and her parents, let me tell you. So, because of these parrots, I can't just have everything I want out all the time. So I actually only have like about 30% of my decor out right now anyway. 70% of it is in boxes. Excuse my coughing. But I'm going to put this 30% away, and we're going to hope that that it leaves enough room to put up Christmas stuff. I have such a cluttered life. I literally don't know how to declutter. Every time I declutter, it just reclutters. It reclutters itself with no... Like, I didn't do anything to make the clutter go away, but I think that I did, every time I clean. That's what it feels like anyway. Okay, so today I thought we could start a new crochet project. I feel like we haven't made a new project in a little bit. I mean, we made a sweater pretty recently and another sweater before that, but you know what I mean. It's time for a new crochet project. And we have a couple of options. We could do a shawl. We love a shawl. Who doesn't love a shawl? And also we could like knit a sweater. Those are a couple of things that have been kind of flopping around in my head. We do also have baby stuff that we can make. We can make a bunch of stuff. I could not live uncluttered or minimalist life. No heckin' way. I don't need to be minimalist at all. Like, I'm happy being a maximalist. I like having all my stuff because I use a lot of craft supplies. So craft supplies end up being part of my decor. You know what I mean? Like a basket of balls of yarn, a basket of seeds. They end up just being part of the decor. But I also don't know how to like be better. I just want to be better. You know what I want? What I really want? Like, in my perfect organization, I would have tall cabinets, beautiful cabinets with glass doors. So like deep shelf cabinets with glass doors, and they would be an entire wall of my room, and everything that is craft supply would live inside of those glass walls, so that when the doors are closed on it, the room feels empty. Like, there isn't stuff about. Obviously, there would always be stuff about, but I mean, all the stuff I'm not using, like my paintbrushes right now, my books, my wires, my sewing machine, my glue and paint accessories, they would all be covered and like out of commission. Right now, they're just sort of like available to me. And that's good. I like that they're available, but I want them to be like sort of out of my way. Oh, also, I got this dress new dress. Who this? I got this dress at the thrift store. I paid too much money for thrift store prices, but for the dress itself, I'm okay with how much I paid. So I don't know how much this dress was originally because the tag is not on it. I have shorts on underneath, but look at how cute this dress is. Isn't it so, like, feminine and gorgeous? And it's long. It goes just about to my ankles. See? Oh, I love it so much. It's so cute. And the top is stretchy. It's like ruched. And then the sleeves are like large enough for fat upper arms, which I appreciate because I have those. And I paid $17 for it, which, sorry, my little shorts try and roll down, which is more than I usually pay for a thrifted item. Usually when I go to my local thrift store, I pay $2.50 for clothing items. All the clothing at this thrift store I usually go to is $5, and then on half price day it's $2.50. So I pay $2.50 for things. This one was at a different thrift store, so it was $17, but it doesn't wrinkle. It's green, and I really like it. And it fits perfect. And right now I'm in like my fat girl era, and so not a lot of my clothes fit because I just, like, literally my engagement ring doesn't even fit because I've gained so much weight. But because of that, I've been like feeling kind of gross in my clothing and just wearing like my largest things, and they aren't flattering. So when I tried this on and it was pretty, I was like, I'm going to spend the money on it, and I'm going to pay the $17 for this dress because I feel pretty in it and it fits the body I have right now. Rather than wearing stuff that doesn't fit the body I have right now and feeling bad, I'm just going to buy things that fit the body I have. And if the body I have changes and gets smaller, I will let this go. But yeah, I'm not going to wear the things I like that are too small. Because I'm not wearing the things I like that are too small, though, I don't have a lot to wear. So, such is life. It's the, the winter weight? I don't have an excuse. Summer just ended. Speaking of summer just ending, let me show you. I took a bunch of pictures yesterday before I, excuse me, before I put the garden to sleep. I took a bunch of pictures in the garden to show you. Oh wait, I'll just put them straight into Discord. To show you what my garden looked like yesterday. I'll take pictures later to show you what it looks like today, because it is completely different today. My garden is basically asleep now. I turned over all of the soil. What else did I do? I dug up all of the stuff that was just sort of not giving. And everything that's still blooming, I did leave, except for some of the stuff that wasn't going to be able to get to flower. I didn't bother leaving it. I dug it up and chopped it up and put it back in the garden. Oh, and then I did something else. I have one garden bed that's like in ground, and it's very clay heavy soil, and I dug that garden up and put the soil into another garden bed, and then filled that garden bed with the leaves that fell in our backyard. So there's trees in our neighborhood. A bunch of leaves fell in the backyard. I filled the whole garden area with these fallen leaves, and then I added on, I had hanging baskets of petunias and million bells, but they are so root bound that it's mostly just roots. I added those to that garden bed and chopped all that up, and then I added a load of compost from my food compost bin, and then I covered that with topsoil so that will rot over the winter, and then next spring that clay will hopefully have kind of turned a little bit more into healthy soil. I just feel like that's the only garden bed I really have to work on. Ugh. The nose, she running. Okay, so let me show you what was still blooming as of yesterday on the gorgeous, gorgeous garden. So this is a straw flower. I still have straw flowers blooming. I destroyed all of them. There's no plants left. I took all the plants out yesterday, except you can see in the background of this photo the marigold. I left that one because she's still blooming, but I took all of the other plants that you see in this video are done. So here's what the garden looked like before I got working on it. Wow, you had a lot of energy. I had nowhere near any energy yet. Yeah, I had a burst of energy from like, I don't know, 2 p.m. till 3:30, and then kaput after that. But from 2 p.m. till 3:30, I was on fire. It was cold out but bright, and I just went wild. And then obviously I overdid it a little bit, and I needed to take a very long break after that. But here's what the garden looked like before I took it all apart. My side garden, this is the one that has lots of clay in it. You can see there's 2 kale plants. Excuse me. Those were the only 2 plants I left in this garden bed. Everything else has been pulled out or torn apart and chopped up, like pulled out, all the dirt shaken off, broken it apart, and then put back in the garden. But the kale plants I left because they'll survive for months still. Another straw flower, a yellow one, so pretty. Yarrow. Okay, so yarrow, I didn't actually pull the yarrow because yarrow's a perennial, so this is still in the garden. It has its own separate pot, so it's just gonna stay as is, and if it blooms more, it blooms more. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But there's some pink flowers trying. The hummingbird salvia, I also left this because it'll die when it's ready, but it still had blooms that wanted to open, so I figure I'll give it a few more days just in case it's warm enough for it to bloom. White yarrow is opening in the garden still, so white yarrow and pink yarrow are still opening up. I love that for me. Look at how pretty that pink yarrow is. Isn't that so cute? Also, I still have a bunch of sweet alyssum trying to be alive. So I transplanted all of it into one pot. It'll probably just die, if I'm honest. Like, sweet alyssum doesn't really like transplanting. It's not the time of year for it to be transplanted. But it is cold hardy or cool hardy. It'll handle a light frost. So I just transplanted them together and said, if you can do it, you do it. If you can't, you can't. But I needed to stack all my pots. Also, weirdly, a bunch of nasturtium has started to come up in the garden. It won't survive the winter or anything, but it's cute that it's trying. I appreciate that it's trying. So, baby nasturtiums. Next, petunias were still trying to make flowers yesterday. These, I chopped them up and put them in the garden to rot. These I left. I don't think they're going to have enough time to grow into flowers, but this is status. And I really wanted it to, like, look how close it is. Oh, that's the best picture I got. Good job, Laura. It's so close to opening. So it might survive. I don't know. More sweet alyssum. It's so pretty. More sweet alyssum. My impatiens, I tore these all out because they're mostly dead. I collected seeds. I do have a little tray here of seeds that I need to, once they're like fully dried out, I will bag them up. And we'll see if we can grow impatiens next year. But I ripped all of the plants up, chopped them up, and put them back in the garden. There was also still Celosia spicata trying to bloom. Just wouldn't give up. So cute. These marigolds I left in the pot that they're in because they're still pretty glorious. They still have really healthy, beautiful blooms. The plant is not healthy. It's about to die. Like, winter is imminent. Winter is days. It's November 13th. The fact that we haven't had snow yet is wild. Also, there were just plants trying to come up. Just little baby seedlings. I think that this one is a Mountain Garland, Clarkia. I think this is the Clarkia seedling. It made me feel happy. Also, another beautiful straw flower, still blooming. I picked everything that was blooming, by the way. More sweet alyssum. It's so pretty. There was a dill plant. Okay. Very healthy, happy kale. We've been eating this over the last week or so. I've been pulling leaves off every couple of nights to add to our dinner. We had a dinner that had probably 20 leaves in it 2 nights ago, and it was really good. It's the perfect time of year to be harvesting kale to eat. It's not bitter and weird. It's sweet. And then this was just important for you to see. I took this picture. I just wanted you to, it's just important that you understand. When I come back to bed in the morning to like get my phone and put socks on and stuff, this is what I find. This is where Thunder sleeps, and I sleep behind him, and then Alex sleeps behind me. So that's where Thunder sleeps and how he sleeps. He sleeps little spoon. In the winter, he's under the covers. Just being the cutest little thing in the whole world. Oh my god, my nose is literally dripping. One sec, I need a paper towel or a Kleenex. Disgusting. Thanks, I hate it. Do you like my new dress? TMI, but my snot is literally green right now. Like, green. Like, the color of my snot is the color green. So you're welcome. Now you know that. Now we both know it. Hope that grossed you out as much as it did me. Here's my chihuahua to make you feel better. Anyway, that was the little photo set. At least you coordinate. Oh no, it's not the same color green as this. Let me tell you, girl. It is toxic looking. It does not look right. Which is how I know I'm still sick. My mom told me that. Clear is good. Cloudy is fine. Yellow, you're fighting something. Green, you have infection. So, according to my mom, there's infection somewhere. I mean, who'd have thought? But here we are. Okay, so now that we've been sufficiently grossed out, hey Candace, would you mind doing me a favor and posting in the live stream Discord the link for today's stream? There's only 5 of us here. I don't know where'd everybody go. So maybe we're missing some people because they didn't know we're here. And I don't have the link. But what I will show you while you do that, I will show you the new coloring pages that I came up with. I digitized my art so that now I have digital versions of the things that we drew together. We drew this snail picture, which turned out so good. I digitized it. We did the chickadee, spooky moth, mushrooms, bonanza. That turned out really good. The artist conch, whatever, the mushroom, turned out really good. If you know what it is. If you don't know what it is, then I don't know that you would be able to tell what it is, but I know what it is, so when I see it, I can tell what it is. And then also the pantry, the witch's pantry. I digitized these as well as a couple others I digitized, and I'm going to be putting these. Oh, why did we lose a like? Rude. Click the like button. Why do you unlike a video? It's rude. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, these are going to be available on my Etsy, and for people who are in our Discord, you already have access to them. But if you're not in the Discord, you can join Discord to get digital access to them, or you could buy them on my Etsy if you want. They're going to be prints and coloring pages, whatever you want. I also found this drawing on Discord. I saw this the other day, and I was like, I want to practice drawing trees again. I was on a bus ride from Ottawa to Hamilton, and I was looking at the trees out the window and trying to, like, get the shapes because I don't really understand trees. Like, I do my best, but I don't really understand trees. And I feel like there were a few good ones. Like, I really think these 2 pine trees at the top, I think those are pretty good, the shape. And then I feel like this one towards the bottom is pretty good shape. I want to practice that more. Oh, I also digitized this drawing that I drew in 2022. Finally digitized it. Look, I was still working on it in 2022. Hey, Phoenix, your drawings are amazing, Laura. Thanks, Phoenix. You're so nice. Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you this morning. Some of my other drawings that are available on my Etsy, if you're interested in coloring pages, are this marigold, which is one of my favorite pieces of art that I've made. I didn't even like work on it long or like think about it too much, and it came out so cool. I want that on a t-shirt. Like for myself, not for sale, just like for me. And then there's this one. This one's pretty, the people, they love this one. So do I. And then my cat CJ's skull. What are you singing about, huh? Another good one. Here's it in black and white, digitized. So cute. I love this one too. I'd wear that on a sweater or like on a shirt printed. That turned out really good. Look at my angles and all that. I think that turned out really pretty. Anyway, coloring pages. There's a whole section dedicated to it in our Discord. So if you like to do coloring pages, join the Discord. Excuse my voice. I'm so sorry. So, what are we going to do next? Are we going to crochet something? Are we going to draw? Are we going to do flower arranging? Are we going to paint? Are we going to plan the garden? Are we going to knit? Are we going to... What are we going to do? What's the vibe? What are you in the mood for today? I feel like I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Oh, do you want to see the thing I made for my mom last stream? We worked on it together, and it was a... What was it called? What do we call it? A dried flower portrait? What do you think we should call what we made? Let me pull it out. I had it sitting in the dictionary to flatten it out. I think we're going to have to paint it with a mattifying spray because I think it's a little bit too shiny. See the shine on it? And I think the shine takes away from how pretty it is. But isn't it pretty? Look, we've got a zinnia there, marigolds, zinnia petals, sweet alyssum, impatiens, million bells, tomatoes, hummingbird salvia. It turned out so pretty. So it does need to sit in the dictionary longer so that it can be fully flat. You can see it has like curve to it. But I do think it needs to be mattified. I think it's too shiny, personally. Sometimes the frame you get can have a non-glare glass front. Well, we have a frame for it. Do you want to check it out in the frame? See how it looks? I'm just going to keep apologizing for my voice and for my cough. I don't have control over it. I'm so over being sick. I don't need it anymore. I thrifted this frame. Surprise, surprise. I haven't bought anything new for myself in such a long time. I literally only buy thrifted items. What are you fluttering around for, you guys? Just see how she looks. Oh, this is a really fancy frame. You know, sometimes frames just have like a really good sturdy build. This one has like so many little tabs to hold it closed. We don't need the reflection of you guys. See if I can get it somewhere. There we go. Well, maybe it doesn't need a mattifying. Ta-da! Let's see how it will look like hanging, like from farther away. Isn't that pretty? I'm trying to show you without the reflection. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, it still needs to dry, so it's not going to live in the frame because I don't want it to get, I don't want the humidity to be trapped in the frame. So I'm going to let it dry out outside of the frame. And when I say it, I mean the Mod Podge, really. Beautiful. I like your nails too. Thank you. We've got pink and sparkly. We love a pink sparkly moment. Don't tell my little sister, but I've tested her Christmas present. I bought her a, she's been growing her nails out and she's doing so well. Julia, if you're watching right now, don't click off. Anyway, she's been growing her nails out so well, and so have I. So I decided I was gonna do a nail themed gift for her, or at least one of her gifts would be nail themed. And I got her a UV gel light and polish set. So here's what I tested. Gold glitter on fuchsia pink. Very pretty. And it lasts me about a week. It says it's supposed to last 2 to 3 weeks, but I don't keep nail polish on for more than like a day, so a week is a long time. And a week is like me holding out as long as I can, not pulling it off. And it was a week where I was sick, so I was sleeping a lot. I don't think it would even last a week normally. So I'm gonna do my best. Thank you, Deborah. That's awesome. You think it looks good? Oh, good. I'm glad you think so too. Okay, so what we could do, what do you guys want to do today? What are you in the mood for? Do you want to do arts and crafts, or do you want to do crochet or knitting? Either one sounds great to me, but I don't really know. I just want to draw all the time right now, but that's not real life. I can't do that all the time, you know? I have to do other stuff too. But what other stuff? Oh, I have so much work to do. I have to take down all my decorations, and there's a lot of decorations in my house. Just art and mirrors and photos. Where are they gonna all fit? Oh my god, I still have fermenting peppers to deal with. There are peppers fermenting on my floor right now. I need to turn them into hot sauce. Life is hard. Life is confusing and complicated. Okay, so what do we want? Let me think real hard for a sec. I don't want to take out my dried flowers, so we're not going to do flower arranging. I guess crochet. But I don't want to work on anything I'm actively working on already, so maybe we'll start a new project. Which is gonna be what? What can be worked in 2 pieces? It doesn't have to be. It can be something we make entirely together on stream. It doesn't have to be worked in 2 pieces. A Christmas scrunchie with bells. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now, though. Okay, we could do... Let me look. I have a list. Of course I have a list. I have a list for everything, silly. How am I on the autumn to-do list? Repot indoor plants? Check. Fertilize garden? Check. Dig up friends' perennials? Check. Cut birds' nails. I did that. Check. Sorry, I have my autumn to-do list. Repair duvet cover, check. Bathe the dog, check. Fix the oven and clean out the fridge, haven't done that. Downsize clothes, check. Organize wool sweaters, check. Cut cat's nails, check. Thunder's nails, check. Collect and organize seeds, check. Cool. Big autumn list is well underway. Okay. My videos to make. Oh, a hat. We could make a new hat. I actually do need a new hat. Do you want to make a new hat? I want to make a new hat. Let's make a new hat. Are we going to make it in the round? No, we're not, because I don't like how those feel. Are we going to do front post, back post around the edge? No, I think I want it to be a cozy little hat. I think we should do a... What do I think we should do? Back loops only brim. And then the woven stitch. That's what I think we should do. I haven't done that yet. And that would be such a pretty beanie. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. What color hat should we do? Let's do the rough copy in this color, because I have 2 balls of it. And it's cute. And then we'll do the good copy in blue. I think a blue hat will be nice. And the color, the size of hook. Where are my hooks? And what size should we use? Oh, my voice is wild right now. Okay, let's do it. Like, hello, where is everyone? Just sitting here talking to myself. I'm telling you it's the voice. Okay, let's see. There's the desk, good. Are we gonna do a 4.5? I think a 4.5 would be good for this. Put that a little bit over here. Ugh. Put me, oops. A little bit over here. I'm here. I had time to make coffee. Okay, sounds good. I'm here and I have coffee. Okay. Excuse me. That's ugly. Hide. Stop being here. Oh, I know what I can do. I'll put you on the other side and no one will even see you. And then we'll put you over here because you're pretty. And then we'll get started on a hat. So for the brim, let's start, hold on. This is the brim. So I can use this to seam it up, right? Hold on. If I finish at the brim. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do, how much of a tail do I want to leave? No, you know what? We're not going to worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to just start with a slip knot, and then I'm going to chain. How big of a brim do I want? I feel like I only want like a little brim, like a 2-inch brim. So maybe I'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, how's that? No. 11, 12, 13. Let's do 15, 13, 14, 15. And then we'll do single crochet down the row for a row of 14 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Beautiful. And then chain 1 and turn. Now on this side, I will do the first stitch of the row regular, and the rest of the stitches in the row back loops only. Yeah. Just made my coffee, and I'm just here being lazy, snuggling Miss Ginger. Oh, that's nice, Michelle. Marina in Christ, good morning. Can you hear it? My voice is nearly better. I won't say it's better, but it's nearly better. Also, our heat has been just like constantly on. I don't know why. It says it's 74 in here, but like I can feel my cheeks are hot right now. Like I'm obviously wearing a full face of foundation, so you can't see the color in my cheeks, but I would bet you that they were red if I had no makeup on. It's better, yay. It's getting there, it's getting there. All right, and now last stitch of the row. Back loop only. You do sound a little better than Monday. I do. I definitely sound better than Monday, and I feel better than Monday. But weirdly, Alex is getting sicker again. So he was getting close to getting better. I won't say he was all the way better, but he was getting better. And yesterday and the day before, he sort of started falling back into being sick. And now today, he's like sick again, and he lost his voice. So Alex is like, Laura. His voice is like so sad. But I feel much better. I feel like my voice is much better. But I don't want to get sicker again. What is this cold? This cold has lasted so long. Maybe I'll test for COVID again. Feeling better is important. So sorry Alex has gotten worse. Me too. Poor guy. You know what? I think I will test for COVID again just to see. Because now we both have a cough. 1 second. Because I still have tests. And it's been a full week. It should be over. Hey, Alex. Come here.
Yeah?
Here.
I'm dry.
We'll stick it way in the back.
Why?
So that we can see if you've got COVID. Way in the back. And low. It's not for boogers, it's for saliva behind the boogers.
There you go.
No, it's 30 seconds. 30 seconds each nostril. Oh, excuse me. You're not done yet.
I don't want it anymore.
I know, but it takes 30 seconds. Oh, my nose just tripped. Okay. Laura and Alex, thank you. We'll do one more test. Just to find out. Let's just sit in this mix for a minute. Okay, and then we'll do Laura and Alex, okay? Excuse me. Feeling better is important. Yeah, it's weird that Alex has got worse though, isn't it? Why would that happen? Okay. Little biohazard bags for us. I am science. I am a scientist. All right, so this one is Laura. 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. This one's Alex. 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Oops, he got 4. I'm giving myself 4 too. 4. And there we go. Now we'll give those a second to coagulate or whatever. And they'll probably be negative because I don't think we have COVID. I think we just have like a long running cold, which sucks, but is not COVID. So that's good at least, right? Excuse me. Yeah, that's like a full clear. All right, back to crochet. We do have to wait 2 minutes for it to process, but pretty sure that's going to be a solid negative. So I'm going to do this brim for this hat first. I'm going to make the whole brim, which is going to be a long rectangle. And then we're going to attach to one side of the rectangle and work up for the actual hat. Which is good. Colds used to always last 10 days to 2 weeks for me. Did they? I feel like I never have had that. I was just a viral warrior. Nothing seemed to last for me more than like 3 days. I mean, maybe that's not true and that's just how I'm remembering the past, but in my memory, I have the immune system of a horse. No, they don't have good immune systems, do they? I have the immune system of something with a really, 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 really robust immune system. And I feel like I've never been sick for that long. That sucks. 10 days to 2 weeks? Why are they doing this to me? It's like I turned 30 and my body was like, okay, we're done. We've done everything to protect you until now. You're on your own. Those sneezes cleared up my nose quite a bit though. I got a vet visit for one of the cats today. Ugh, expensive, sorry. But also the house is ours. Oh, congratulations, Candy. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Huge amount of responsibility, but still amazing. Congratulations. I'm gonna open my window because I'm effing sweating. How'd we do? Good hard negatives still. No subtle lines. Not a shadow. Just a hard pass. No COVID for us. Beautiful. Excuse me. And the bees are still in their box. Oh, that's awesome. So you still have bees. And you have a new house. What is happening here? Hide that curl. Now I'm out of the frame properly. There we go. Well, congratulations on the new house. That's amazing. That must feel like a huge relief. And also so exciting. New house with this. When do you move in? Like, when does it close? Or is the house ours means that you closed it? When's moving day? It's a shame the people that live there filled the drawers and spare room, which is everything. Kind of stressful because of history, but it won't be like that forever. Oh, it's just full of crap. You took it on with all the crap that's in it, including drawers and stuff. Like, there's furniture. Yeah, that's both a blessing and a curse. Sorting through someone else's junk, treasure trove. Sorting through someone else's junk, so much garbage. We had to do that after my grandpa passed away. We had to sort through all of his stuff, decide what was like important paperwork or photographs or just newspapers that had no meaning to anyone but him, you know? They were like he had every single Time magazine. It was like, what do you do with that? What do you do with all of that? Closed last Friday, and after the termites are treated and the bigger electrical stuff is done. Oh my god. Termites are a big one. You definitely don't want termites in the house. But it's in really good shape for how long it's been empty. That's good. Is termites, if it's been empty a long time, have the termites done damage? Like, did you have an inspection? Do you know how much money you're going to have to put into it? Or is it just, you bought it as is, but did you have an inspection for, like, to know what's wrong? Like, to know what you need to work on? Thankfully, they're just wood termites and not the subterranean type. I mean, is it lucky if your house is made of wood? And yes, we had a full inspection. Oh, okay, so you have like a list of what needs to get done before it's like move-in safe. That's awesome. Do you know how much it's going to cost you? Or like, do you have a ballpark of how much you're going to have to put into it before you can like live there comfortably? Obviously, it's going to be a ton of elbow grease, but I mean like actual stuff you have to buy or professionals you have to hire. Like electricians, those are stupid expensive. But you want to get it done right because it's electricity and safety. Like 5 to 6K? I mean, that's not terrible. It's expensive to spend all at once, 5 to 6K, but like to get a house that you got for such a reasonable price, you paid like pennies on the dollar for that thing, didn't you? Is it in town or is it out rural? Can't wait to see photos of this place. I want to know about it. Main things being the termites, the electrical, and then any plumbing work. It's in town, and it was $65,000. Yeah, that's amazing. Is it amazing for where you live? Or is it, like, reasonable for what it is where you live? Because $65,000 where I live would not get you a parking space. Like, people sell parking spaces in Toronto for $50,000. Like, genuinely, they sell parking spaces for that amount. So, what's the... Is that a insane price for where you live also, or is it reasonable for what it is? The roof was done in 2021 and we lived without. So we can put fixing that on the back burner. We lived without AC, I'm guessing. That's good that the roof was done. Oh, that's awesome that the roof was done in 2021. Excuse me. It's an average fixer-upper price. God, I wish that was average fixer. Average fixer-upper price here is like $350,000. And that would be for like you're basically tearing down all the walls, is $350,000. A house that you could live in starts at $500,000. Starter family home, $600,000. If you want to have 2 or 3 kids, you're going to be in the $700,000, where I live anyway. Which is a sin. What are you going to do? People need places to live. And the price has just been driven up and up and up. I don't think I've seen anything below $350,000 for at least a couple years. I'm talking houses though, like other than like a condo. You could probably get a condo for $250,000 somewhere. The house is twice the size of our current and the yard is half the size, which is good. That's awesome. More house, less land to deal with. I want less house and more land, but I understand not wanting to have too much real estate to have to work with in terms of snow removal and grass cutting and all that. Easier to replace the grass lawn. Totally. Oh, this brim is going to take forever. But I like the brim as a back loops only. The front post, back post is a little bit like big for the hat that I'm making. It's pretty. I think it's pretty also. It's going to be very, the yarn looks really nice. Very me. If there was a little bit more pink, I would be over the moon. Because I like pink. In case you didn't know that already about me. But aside from that, I do love the colors. I might just add some pink in though. The house is filled with good wood furniture. Oh, that's cool. Isn't that pretty? I want to get a fixer-upper. Put a bunch of elbow grease. That's a nice colorway. What is it? It's called Springtime, I believe. And it's a Mary Maxim yarn. The Mary Maxim... I don't have the label with me. And let's see. That solid built stuff our grandparents would have had. Oh, I love that stuff. Beautiful hardwood. Just make sure there's no termites in there. Or leave it in the house when you have the house treated. I don't know. That would be so disappointing. Termites in the furniture. So this is a 14 stitch row. I'm just going to be repeating this back loops only until the row is the entire circumference of my head. Not until the row, until the rectangle is. This music is dangerously relaxing. Don't go to sleep. Stay with me. You can do it. Go make a coffee. Get a snack. Wake up. Oh, by the way, did you guys like yesterday's crochet tutorial? It was for a sunflower themed scrunchie. I think it turned out really cute. And the tutorial was pretty good. I was pretty pleased with it, considering that I finished it so quickly before it was supposed to go out because I was sick and didn't finish the night before. I'm glad you liked it, Candace. Thank you for commenting. Candace is always the first to comment on every video. Someday there's going to be somebody who starts commenting before you, Candace, and you're going to be like in a comment war. That day has not come yet, but perhaps someday. How many subscribers are we at now? We are at 91,091. So we're almost at 91,100. Crazy. Excuse me. Challenge accepted, Candy. Candy versus Candace. The comment off. I thought it looked adorable. Oh, I'm glad you thought so. I liked it too. I mean, I made it, so obviously I like it, but I like it. I like making scrunchies. It's like an easy crochet project that's fun. Like, it's a quick and easy, fun project. What are you guys doing up there? Come here, birds. Come here. Come on. Silly birds. Anyway, that tutorial is on my channel now if you're interested in a crochet tutorial. It's a scrunchie. And it's cute, and it's easy. This hat will also end up on my crochet channel. Will also end up on my channel as a crochet tutorial. It won't be in this yarn though. This is the rough copy yarn. Candy, I might do a version I can put on as a decorative piece more than it being a scrunchie. The petals folding over would bug me. Totally fair. Just use a smaller scrunchie so that you don't have to wrap it around twice. Is that what you mean? Like the doubling over of having it wrapped around more than once? But it's stunning. Big summer garden pixie vibes. I feel like I want to make a bigger one. Like I want to make one, maybe I'll make a poinsettia. Like I want to make one where the petals are huge. So that when you put it on your bun or on your hair, like in a ponytail, it'll be like comical how large it is. You know, like when girls wear like an oversized bow in their hair? Like that, but as a scrunchie. An oversized scrunchie where it's like, you know, just comically too large. You're so good. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Thank you. Silly birds. A scrunchy hat. Yeah, kinda. Like, you know those hats that they make for babies that look like little sprouts? Kind of like that, where it's like, ooh, leaves could be cool too. Instead of petals. If I do the scrunchie in green and then do the like petal shapes as leaves, that could be pretty cool. A sunflower sun hat with a hole for the ponytail so the hair isn't insulating your head even more than the hat. Well, that's an interesting idea too, with a ponytail hole. And then you could wear the scrunchie, the sunflower scrunchie, and then the sunflower hat, and you would just be a sunflower sun child. Let me show you what I'm imagining. Hold on. Please excuse just the general disgustingness of myself right now. It's not my fault. I blame Alex. Okay. like that. You know, like oversized, like so many, like the leaves are way too big. You know? Like big leaves. Something's weird with the perspective there, but you get the idea. Like oversized leaves. This is hair. It's supposed to be hair. Did the bird say thank you? Thank you. Say thank you. Thank you. Can I have a kiss? They do say thank you. So like on the elastic, we'd have like a round of single crochets, and then we'd have like little loops every however often, like let's say 5, and then we'd go around them like that, and then we would go big, small, big, small. And then we could do like that. Does that make sense? So for this first, we do like a chain 10, let's say, and then single crochet down the chain 10, chain 10, single crochet down, chain 10, single crochet down, chain 10, single crochet down, chain 10, single crochet down. And then on the next row, we would do like single crochet, single crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, I guess double crochet again, double crochet, half double crochet, double, 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 half, single, you know what I mean? To get around them. So that afterwards it would be like huge floppy idea. Thank you. Where'd my lid? Oh, I put the lid back on. Who is she? So organized. Can I have a kiss? I started laundry and pinched the tips off of 2 bigger avocado seedlings. You go, girl. I have no luck with avocado seedlings personally, but I am happy that you do have luck with it. So cool how you sketch out your ideas so well. Thank you, Deborah. You're very nice. That would have to go around a couple times or be a very small elastic. Yeah, I don't know if I would make it as like a just something you put on after you make a bun. Like you use a regular elastic, make your hair into a bun, and then top this off as like a topper. Or would it be the actual scrunchie? I guess we'll have to figure that out when it's time. Oh, my coffee. I forgot about you. Excuse me. The third one, Benny, is growing multiple stems from the pit. Such a funky guy. That is funky. Oh, that's hot. It's on my hot plate, and it's keeping it quite hot. Feels so good on my throat to have hot coffee. I feel like it should be more that way. I should start an avocado seed again. I also just need to I need to do something in this room. I think Christmas decorations will help. It'll make me pull myself together and put things away that don't need to be here. It's hard though. Putting stuff into storage for me is hard because it's it won't ever come back out until we move. That's what it feels like. And we're not gonna move for a while. Gotta go pick up my mom for some shopping. I'll try to watch the rest later. Have a great day. You too, Deborah. Don't forget to click the like button on your way out if you haven't already, and have a good time with your mom. There we go. But it's also, what crafts am I gonna work on over the next few months? I could probably make a list and then just keep those items out, you know? But that's hard because I like to follow the dopamine. Help with germinating it. Leave some of the flesh in the pit, or even just use half the avocado, then stick it with the pit in a container. To help with germinating, leave some of the flesh on the pit. How come? Stick the half with the pit in a container for the fridge. In the fridge, in a container for a month. Why do we want to keep the flesh on it? I usually have, maybe that's what gave me trouble. Thanks for the reminder. Clicked. Awesome. Thanks, Deborah. So, Maybe I will do that. Like, I haven't been sewing because I haven't been feeling the need to sew. So maybe I put my sewing machine away for the winter and just commit to crochet as my main craft. Because my sewing machine takes up a whole shelf and it could live in a closet. Do you see the struggle I live with? And then I have all my rock tumbling stuff here. I feel like I'm going to continue rock tumbling through the winter, so that'll probably stay out. My books, I like to have access to all of them. But my sewing patterns, they can go away. How sad. Everything in this shelf needs to stay. The fastest germination I got was where there was flesh rotted around the pit a little, which makes sense because they used to pass through the stomach of megafauna before that happened. Okay, that makes sense. And also it makes sense because if it had fallen on the ground, it wouldn't germinate immediately. It would germinate after the whole thing rotted, right? But then why would it need to go through the cold stratification? Isn't that weird? Megafauna used to make avocado plants. So how do they do? Megafauna. Imagine being around when there were sloths the size of a school bus. Like plant-eating animals that were humongous, like bigger than elephants, just here. Would have been kind of cool. That's just so it doesn't smell bad. Oh, okay, I thought it was for the cold stratification. I think we'll be able to get the brim done today. I hope so. Feels like it's taking forever right now. It's pretty though. The colors turned out really nice on that. And see how much stretch it gets by doing it in the back loops only? That's a lot of stretch. Hi.
Oh,
How you feeling?
good, how are you? Did you have COVID?
No, you don't have COVID either.
Oh, good.
I love how the colors are playing out. Me too. Very pretty. Very Monet. It's giving water lilies. Stretchy like knitting. Yeah, the back loops only really adds a huge amount of stretch to the project, which I appreciate. Like if you're gonna do a ribbed stitch, this one doesn't add a ton of bulk, which is nice. Versus like a front loop or front post, back post double crochet. It's quite bulky. This is not so bulky. So like when it's actually the brim of a hat, it doesn't make a very thick like brim. But it looks really pretty. That would be a really pretty sweater cuff. That'd be a really pretty sweater. Maybe it's the cuff to a sweater, you guys. What's happening? That was not the plan. No, I don't have enough to make a sweater with this unless I'm knitting, which I'm not doing. I do want to knit myself another sweater though, so that is an upcoming project, but that'll just be like us doing it together because I don't knit on tutorials. That'll just be a stream project. Maybe we could try a top-down sweater this time. I think we did bottom-up last time. I really like this yarn. Feels really nice too. I think this is going to be like my daily driver hat. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, good, 14. Just gotta check every once in a while that there's still 14 stitches in the row. Make sure I didn't drop one or pick one up by accident. I should do a measurement of my cranium. Where's my measuring tape? Well, of course, it's not here. Well, that's all. Alright. I'll just use a piece of yarn. That's how long it's gotta be. Cut 21, is that the measurement? It's when you know you've been here too long, Candace. You know my measurement's just off the top of your head. Pun intended. Okay, so I'm not even quite halfway through. Because here's how long I need to make this rectangle. So, assuming that this is, let's see, let's divide it by a nice amount, 2, and then 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25, 25, 50, 75, 100. So probably 100 rows is what I need. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33 out of 100-ish. And how I figured that out is I took my head circumference, divided it by 4 so that I could figure out my gauge on my rectangle here. Determined that 1/4 of my head equals 25 rows. So 25 rows multiplied by 4 will be the full circumference of my head, 100 rows. That's how I did that math. Quick math. Purdy har har. I'm gonna go make more coffee. And by make more, I mean just pour myself another cup. I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. No, it's not seeds. I'm having daytime formula and NyQuil. You can't eat this stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully that helps with some of the congestion. Congestion. Why, oh why? Coffee. Cute dress. Shorts rolling down. What's the point of these shorts if they're gonna roll down? You remember when Rohan bit me? Hold on. When we first got him. Hold on, let me try and... Look, it's still there. His teeth marks are still in my leg. My leg is so smooth, I shaved yesterday. I know, very interesting. Ugh. These shorts are awesome, but they roll down at the top. They're like running shorts, and they go low so that my legs don't rub together. But like, ugh. A kitty cat tattoo, literally. He gave me 2 tattoos. There's one on this arm too. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're a year old now. Oh. It's November 13th. We will have had him a year now. A full year. Right? Yeah. We've had Rohan a year. Happy birthday, Rohan. I'm going to leave this here for a minute so that I can continue to drink it while we chat. You know what? I'm actually going to take a break from crochet so that I can just drink this coffee. Michelle, yay. It is yay. It's quite lovely. I do like the cat. He's a nice guy. He's, it's interesting because he bites Alex. Like, not the way that he bit when we first got him. That was defensive and he was just very scared. But he bites Alex, like, when Alex pets him, he'll, like, go in for a bite. He never does that to me. What are you yelling about? He never ever does that to me. Hey. And, we both don't know why. Like, what's the reason for that? I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Sorry, I just saw it on my desk and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I wanted to figure out what to do with it. It's like wire wrapped in brown paper with like pearl beads adhered to it. But I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, yeah, he goes to bite Alex every time Alex is like alone with him, and he'll pet him, and then he'll just like, he'll be like, pet me, and then go to bite him. And he like kind of hunts Alex, but Alex is like, I don't know why he's doing this, it's freaking me out. And I'm like, do you remember CJ? CJ used to like violently attack Alex pretty regularly. Like, pretty regularly. CJ would bite Alex to the point where he was like injured. And he would jump on him and like attack him. And it was so funny to me. I thought it was very funny. I always thought it was so funny. And Alex would yelp and like freak out because the cat would get him. He would jump on his shoulders and put his claws into his shoulders, and it was so funny. And CJ would be like going and like grabbing Alex, but like CJ was fully playing. And I said, don't you remember that? And he's like, I don't think it was like this. And I'm like, it was crazy, dude. Just go watch our old vlogs. It was crazy the way CJ attacked Alex, and we were just like, that's just what happens. It's just that Alex doesn't know Rohan the way he knew CJ, so he doesn't understand that Rohan's the same type of cat. He's gonna do the same type of stuff. And it makes me laugh. He's not hurting him, he's just scaring him. He's hurting him a little, but like, it's kind of one of the dangers of the job when you get a cat, you know? You get a cat, you're probably gonna get bit and scratched. Like, you get a dog and you get bit and you go, oh no, maybe I should return it. You get a cat and you get bit and you're like, well, it did what the cat do. Wasn't that crazy times, Candace? You just hear CJ like hunting Alex. And then Alex would get attacked on stream. We would be sitting here talking, and CJ would just sneak up on Alex and get him. He would wait under the bed. When it was bedtime, he would run to the bedroom and be waiting under the bed. He didn't hang out in the bedroom during the day, but when it was bedtime, ooh, that cat would wait. He would lie there under the bed, just waiting for his perfect opportunity. He'd wait for the lights to get turned off, and then as you ran to get into bed, if you weren't quick enough, your legs were getting caught. Also, anyone not wearing pants was fair game for CJ. If you were not wearing pants, your legs were fair game. He was fully allowed to go for your legs, because why are your legs uncovered? That seems like a you problem. God, I loved that cat. He was amazing. Peekaboo's amazing. Rohan is so cool, but CJ, that guy was... he was special. He was a special cat. I'm sure I'll feel that way about Rohan and Peekaboo one day, but so far, nobody can compare to that guy. It's just a wild animal that we got to keep as a pet. It's funny how memory changes it though, because now Alex is like, can you protect me? The cat's gonna attack me. And I'm like, cats do that. I didn't protect you from CJ. Why gotta protect you from this one? You can handle it. CJ's attacks were crazy though. He would literally like dig his whole claws into Alex's back and hold on and bite Alex's back. Like, he would be holding on, and I would have to grab him by the back of the neck, pry his mouth open, and pull him off paw by paw. And we were like, this is normal. This is just what he does. And he would never do it to anybody who came into the house. Anyone who came into our house would go, your cat's so nice. He's so cute and sweet. And we ended up making everyone scared of him, because we were like, no, he's not. He's not cute and sweet. And then people would come over and go, is he going to bite me? Oh my God, he looks crazy. Is he going to bite me? And we'd be like, no, he literally only does that to Alex. You're good. He doesn't even do it to Laura, just to Alex. And then Alex would say, it's because he likes you, it's because he likes you. And he was Alex's cat. When we moved in together, Alex brought him. And he was like Alex's family pet. But it was like understood when they got him that when Alex left the house, he would take the cat with him. So he did. And the cat moved in with us. And he really liked me. And I really liked him. He was my first cat. I had a cat, like a family cat growing up, but he was my first where he mattered to me because he was my pet, you know? Okay. I got started on a wreath. I was gonna do a crown, but I'll never wear a crown. I will hang a wreath though. So now I've turned this, whatever this thing. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, Candy. Oh, 10:50. Maybe this table should get out of this room. Maybe if the table wasn't so big, the room would feel bigger. You know? It's hard to know. It's not hard to know. I can just remove the table and see. But like, do I really want to do that? I have nowhere else for the table to go, you know? The mic is back on. The mic is back on. We're here. All is well. You need that size for the PC and all. Well, I have 2 tables in here already. The PC is on one table right now. And then this long table is where I like work, and then the end of the table is where I film. So it is all used. I do use all of it, but I don't use it all at the same time, you know? So I could switch to a smaller table for this part of the table. That table could stay where it is. It's like an L shape right now in my room. But I have another table that I could swap this one for. And it might be a good use of space. I don't know. Hard to know. You know? But they don't have the pretty paper on it. Apparently this is removable. We could try. I bet you it would not remove well. Last check. Not a hair of darkness. Good. Can you throw this out? Sorry, I thought I would be ready in time. Oh no! Thanks. What do you think, Alex? If I swap out the table that I have right now for the one that's over there, the long table. Do you think that'll look good? He has headphones in. Can you hear me? The answer is no. He cannot hear me. Ugh.
Huh?
What if I swapped this table out for that table?
What do you mean?
Like, take this table.
Did you just swap it in like March or something?
I swapped it for another one of this exact table.
Mm-hmm.
What about that table?
What about it?
If I swap it for that table?
It's your call.
To make the room look bigger.
Sure.
I feel like the room is so cluttered because all my stuff.
Oh, is that why?
Hey. Yeah, that is why. I don't want to crochet right now. Plus, there's nobody here anyway. It's just you guys and me. So, whatever. Let's do drawing because that's what I want to do. And it's not like we have a huge group of people who are like, crochet, crochet. So, let's draw. Come at me, bro. Crochet, crochet. Really, Candace? You think so? We can crochet. Do you want to crochet? Would you rather crochet? If you truly would rather crochet, then I'll crochet. But if you actually don't care at all, then I'm going to draw because there's, you know, I'd rather watch you draw. So you hate when I crochet? Rude. Just kidding. So I have this lady that I started, and I have this empty page. What's the vibe? Are we gonna work on this lady? Oh, I could go back in that other book. What was my last book? I think it was this green one. And I could look at the way I drew the trees to work on this lady. Nope, this is not the right one. What color was the last book I worked on? Maybe it'll show up in Discord in my drawings. What color are you? Are you grayish? Just a sec. Anything I can see near me that is obvious? No. Okay. Are you one of these, or are you sitting here? It's a pattern book. How about you? I don't think you're right. No. Right? No, that's way too organized. That's not me. Oh god, please don't fall forward. Yeah, we hear you. Where did I put you? Probably somewhere that made perfect sense when I put you there. What are you yelling about? Oh, here it is. Are you this? Yes. There we go. Trees. Let's just pull you guys out. I'll put you in here. Hey. Okay, how do we stick you in? Do I have tape? Do I have glue? What is available to me? We'll just leave you like this for now. Okay, so here are my tree draws. Washi tape? You think washi tape will stick it? I don't know if washi tape is gonna be strong enough to like actually adhere it. I think I need to cut them a little bit too. Let's get you guys a little bit farther away. There. washi tape? Yes, I do. Okay, so how am I going to do that? Because I don't want to lose any of these. So this goes to there, so I can do this. And then I can do that. And then I could do this. And then I could do that. Okay. So you leave him alone, Beelzebub. Go on. Leave him alone. Go away. Let him have water. Go. She's thinking of bothering Thunder while he tries to drink water. Okay. So, do like this. Beautiful. Page added. And then this one doesn't need to have a backside to it, so it can just get stuck straight onto the page. Oh, stupid. That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. I wanted to bring you the whole page up and fold you over. Good. And then we'll take the little guy here. Beautiful. Has your mom seen all your drawings? No. I don't really show anybody my drawings except you guys. Nobody has interest in them except you guys. You and Etsy are the only ones that see my drawings. I don't show my siblings. I show Alex because he lives with me. But no, I don't show my parents my drawings. There. Trees. Done. And now Trees has multi-pages. Trees. Kind of want to give this an edge also. So Mike, your mom has no idea how talented you are. I guess you could say that, yep. You should show them. They don't, I love that you love that for me, but it's just not the thing that I have in common with any of my family. So it would hurt my feelings more than it would make them think how cool it is. Do you know what I mean? Because the way that I feel about the stuff that I make is just, it'll never be the way that they feel about the stuff that I make. So when I say, look, I made this, it doesn't matter what their reaction will be. It won't be enough. It won't be enough for me. So I'll end up feeling bad, even though that's silly. it is just how it goes for me. I am a dramatic person. So when I make something, it means everything to me. So if it's not, oh my God, that's amazing, then it's not enough. So I just would rather not, and then feel like, oh well, they'll never know, as opposed to having them know and then go, oh, that's cool. Anyway, I'm like, no, I'm not done. I need more. I need more from you. That's not enough. So it's just not something I'll do. And that's not any fault of them. That's nothing bad about them. That's just that would be anybody. Anybody who's not interested in the topic, you know what I mean? It's same with crochet. I don't explain any of my crochet to my family because it doesn't mean anything to them. It's just, oh, you made a sweater. That's really cool for you. Doesn't matter. What? Do you need something? Can I help you? Do you want to come here? Come here. No, you don't want to come here? All right, then be quiet. But they should be able to recognize that because it's talent. Such a shame. I'm a cheerleader for anything my kids do. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm sure they would be too. Hey, no thank you. No thank you. Okay, so I'm thinking like this one, where there's like branches and then, okay. All right. They are cheerleaders for what I do. It's just a different vibe. I feel like her face should also be like leafy. But I don't want her to be fully engulfed in leafiness. I feel like that could be cool. I wonder also if it would be cool to go with a thicker line for the leafy parts and just do something a little bit messier. You know, like that. Yeah, I just washed my leaves and I don't know what to do with them. Just gonna shake them out to dry, you know? And these are like areas of full-on darkness. I don't know how many of those there will be, but I think there will be a few. Okay, like that is our first round, and then I'll take a skinnier pen. Where's my good pen? In all of these pens, there's only like one that's good. There it is. Okay, so we'll have things like this. Okay. All right. Then ditch the other pens if they don't work. Yeah, but like they work a little bit sometimes. They don't always work, but they don't not work either. Still here, just lurking. Hey, pals. Hey, Melanie. Good morning. How you doing? I'm drawing a sexy lady tree. You know, normal stuff. Answers blowing in the wind. Mother Earth has all the answers. Totally. Totally she does. We don't have to worry about this stuff. Mother Nature, Mother Earth, she's got us. She'll hold us. You coming up with titles for the work? 'Cause I'm digging it. Okay. And Inspo, I put a shortcut to knit socks, but I bet it could be done in crochet. But to see, it will load on Facebook. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere here. Feels tree-like, right? Not perfect, but still a tree. And we could just add a few miscellaneous sticks coming off of like main branches. Okay, so there's our main mother tree. I feel like she could even have a little bit more going that way. Okay, then you're gonna turn into a tree now. Hi. Okay. Boobs are done. Maybe we give her a nipple just for safekeeping. Okay. And I'm going to do one of those. Okay. Gotta go buy cat chow. See you Friday. Sounds good, Michelle. Have a good rest of your day. See you Friday. Okay. Okay, so there's her roots. There's her body. Those are some conveniently placed knots in the wood. Literally so conveniently placed. It's almost like I was trying to do that. No, it's just your eyes. Nothing weird there. Okay. She's turning tree. What's that? Is there a crack in the trunk? just a little crack. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Ugh. There we go. And I think this is actually a crack in the trunk. I don't know if you were being serious, but I think this is gonna be where the little animals are able to access the magic. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that today, but probably a few. Okay. So much. Excuse me. Kind of cool. Not done her legs yet. Or her roots, I guess. There we go. Thanks for tolerating me drawing today instead of finishing working on that hat. Sometimes I am in such a crochet mood and sometimes I'm just not. Today I'm just not. I do crochet a lot though. What? I love seeing art created. I love that you love that because I like making art, so I like that you like watching. Alright, so there's the general vibe of our little Mother Nature. Let's erase our pencil marks. Here's how she looks right now. She's an abstract Mother Nature. Excuse me. What? What? What is it? You boys be nice. Okay. Yeah. This looks so good. Not where my mind thought it would go when you started. Yeah, me neither. But I agree, it does look good. Yeah, it's not where I thought it was going to go either. But it went somewhere. Gotta make a few of those leaves falling, true. A good curve. Cool. Here she is. Now I'm going to take a sec. And enhance the parts that make her Mother Nature. Hey, get off the bed. Get off his bed. Sorry, Thunder. Wonder if you put a hanging watch from a branch, would they get it? Wonder if you put a hanging watch from a branch, would they get it? What do you mean? They being my birds, or are you talking about would the people understand that she's Mother Earth? She doesn't have a watch. She doesn't run by our time scale. There. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. I'm sorry, Thunder. Yeah, hey. Hey. He's just an old man. That's what I said. You leave him alone. What? Gary? Did you say Gary? I think you said Gary. Did you say Gary? No, don't say come here. You're doing naughty things. Symbolize Mother Earth and Father Time. Mother Earth and Father Time. What? I'm drawing. What are you doing? I'm drawing. What are you doing? What do you think? Spectacular. You think so? You like it? Thanks. Well, they can't tell it's a lady from afar, so cool. Yeah, you see it, you're like a tree. It's a tree, like every other tree. And then you come up close and you're like, those are boobies. Those are tree boobies. How did that tree get boobies? What are you talking about? The tree doesn't have boobies, it's just a tree. No. The tree has boobies. Won't mention the crack in the back. Or the crack in the front. There. Nice and dark. No, they're not. Reminds me of an olive tree. No boobies. Yeah, they're knots. No boobies. An olive tree. I like that idea. With the little leaves and whatnot. Well, I think that's her for today. Maybe give her a little hip dip. Yeah, she should get a hip dip. There we go. There's our, is it a body? Is it a tree? From far enough away, if you don't look too hard, it's just a tree. We drew a tree and she's lovely, but if you look up close, you start to see stuff. I feel like this needs to be a little bit more defined. You better leave Thunder alone, you. There. We won't mention the crack in the back. Ta-da! She's gorgeous, simply gorgeous. And then she'll have a little hobbit hole. Not a hobbit hole, but you know what I mean. I challenge all to leave a comment later. Lovely lumber lumps. Here's what it looks like from the front. See, from back here, you're just like, oh, that's a nice tree you drew. Nothing too dramatic, nothing that catches my eye in a way that a regular tree would not. But then, if you look hard enough. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you guys had fun. Can we just have a brief moment to acknowledge my makeup? I put eyeliner on, so that's worthy of at least acknowledging. Now I'm going to go wash it all off because I feel like garbage. But thank you to everyone supporting the channel. I updated the list. Here's the list of channel supporters. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you. If you are not on this list and you would like to be, check out the links in the description down below. Don't forget to like the video before you head out. Are you guys excited? You seem a little excited. Hey, get off of there. You're not allowed on there. Anyway, we get together Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. To live stream together. We draw, we crochet, we knit. I think I want to knit a new sweater, so maybe on Friday we'll start knitting. They're like, you'll give us all your attention now, exactly. And I will see you on Friday. Check out yesterday's tutorial. If you're new and you haven't checked out my tutorials, I have a new one out that came out yesterday. If you're not new, you better have already liked the video, but if you are new, like and subscribe. Even if you're watching later, click that thumbs up button. It helps the channel, so I'd really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's supporting, and I'll see you Friday. Bye!